Good morning, afternoon, day, and night. Welcome everyone to this emergency meeting I called for today's episode of the Loaded Potato Podcast. I am your host, Brandon, for today, and I have with me today my two co-hosts, Ivan.
Hello, hello.
And Axel.
This guy's sus.
Bro, I'm the one who called the meeting.
Very sus.
Axel vented. He vented. I saw the electrical.
No. Oh, people who call the meetings are usually the ones who are it.
Bruh. No, if you vote for me, you're throwing.
No.
Yeah. Ja.
Wait, isn't there usually two imposters?
No, it depends on how many people are here. It's a 1 in 3 chance for us. It's such as us three.
Yeah. We're the last three.
I vote Axel out.
That's cringe.
Yep. That's cringe.
Hey, yo. Hey, hold up.
Hey, yo.
But welcome back, everyone, to our newest episode of Loaded Potato Podcast. Today, I have a very interesting topic I actually want to bring to the table. If you guys are ready for it.
No, you.
No, I? Okay.
No,
we
you.
don't have to do it then.
Okay. All right, episode over. We're done. Pack it up, boys.
And cut.
And cut. And scene.
No. So, today, I actually wanted to bring to the table, what are your guys' favorite video games of all time? What do you guys think makes a great video game? And what are your hot takes on video games today? Like, which ones are bad and which ones stand out?
Okay, I'm not going to remember any of those questions. I have the attention span of a brick.
Fair enough.
Favorite game of all time? Definitely The Last of Us, the first one.
Very,
Hands
very
down.
respectable.
Yep, can't convince me otherwise.
Even the second one wasn't that bad either, but you haven't finished the second one.
I have not. I started the second one. I've heard it was bad, but I mean, I kind of do trust people's opinions, but I also...
Good storytelling, it's just bad execution.
Yeah. And plus I want to experience it myself, because maybe, hey, no, I mean, who knows? I might actually like it.
True, but you're being one of those people like, yep, I'm gonna wait till the PS5 version comes out for it.
I like good graphics. I want to play this shit in like 8K.
The only reason why you made that like decision because Last of Us Part 1 got announced for PS5.
Oh shit, I forgot they were doing a remake.
Yeah.
Or a remaster or whatever. No. Actually, I think it's a remake. They're yeah.
It's a quality of life update. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to buy it again.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it coming out for PC too?
No. I think we're cringe like that.
I swear to God, it's coming out for PC.
It's not. That's Spider-Man. It already came out.
No.
Or God of War. It's one of the two. I know for a fact The Last of Us is not going to PC. Cringe PC.
3 weeks ago, PC Gamer, The Last of Us remake is coming to PC.
That's cringe.
Sending it in.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
No, I want it. Mods.
No.
Mods.
No.
Mods.
Turn every zombie into a bunny or some shit.
Hell, no, they're all... No. See, it always has to go with Thomas Tank Engine.
Yeah, but no,
literally every single mod.
No, but that's reserved for like bosses and shit.
Yeah. The clickers.
No,
Every time he
boomer
clicks, it's
dude.
do.
Oh my God, they are sus. Yo. Okay, what about you, Axel?
See, now that's a difficult question for me. Cause like, if it's a console game,
Cat
I'd
Wars.
probably say like, I
what's
don't
that
know,
cat
maybe
game?
Kingdom Hearts or something.
Oh, okay.
I like Kingdom
Never
Hearts.
played a Kingdom Hearts.
Well,
I've never
one,
played a
I
Kingdom
played
Hearts.
1, 2, 3, but I think 2 is my favorite. And
I
also
think the
Chain
third
Man.
one is like universally hated. I've
I liked
heard.
it. I still enjoyed it, but I guess
I haven't
people
finished
didn't
it, but
like
I
it.
really like it.
Wait, you played 3?
Yeah? Mate, it's on the PlayStation.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, you have it. Yeah.
I didn't finish it. I'm on the Tangled part. So I think
Oh.
that's still in the beginning, ain't it?
Yeah, it's like near the beginning.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah,
That's fun.
So that would be my console game. It's kind of difficult for me because like I enjoy games all equally. It's just like it's kind of hard for one to really stand out. Because like all of them to me are bangers, no matter what.
Nah, that just means that you don't play good games.
And then
Hey.
we'll save that for later. We'll throw it down in a minute. But for I guess
Go start
then
the
for
fight
PC,
right now.
PC would probably be TF2, something like that. Team Fortress 2.
Really?
Not Titanfall 2, because fuck that game. Actually, no.
It's actually fun.
Titanfall 2 is fun. I meant fuck what the other game.
Yeah, don't throw them on the bus.
Apex.
It's
Apex
fun.
sucks dick. I hate that game.
Well, any kind of battle royale sucks.
That later. Save it for later.
Oh, okay, yeah.
we save it for later. But yeah, I love
Hold your comments.
TF2. I'm running up 3,000 hours into the game. It's not really much compared to most people, but it's still a lot of time for me.
Okay, I will say leaving the game running in the background does not constitute a lot of hours.
Your point.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was me.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Brandon, how about you?
This is coming as a complete shocker. You guys ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Google Chrome offline dinosaur game.
Yo!
You right?
Holy shit, have we been blind this entire time?
Mm-hmm.
See, the limiting factor with that is that you need a computer.
True.
And
Mate,
most
for
people,
any kind of games, you're limited to that hardware.
well, I mean, that is true, but most
Like
people,
for
I
Kingdom
would
Hearts,
say,
you need to have, well, I guess for the third one, you can have an Xbox, but for the vast majority of the time, you need a PlayStation for Kingdom Hearts.
yeah, but I would say most people play it on a console rather than PC.
Well, it's not on PC.
The Dino game?
No, I was talking about not the last of it.
No, I'm talking about the Dino game.
Oh, the Dino game.
Anyway, sorry. Continue, Brandon. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're all fine. But in all seriousness, my go-to favorite game of all time is Infamous 2.
Oh,
Ooh.
Infamous. I did like that series.
That was pretty
I
good.
believe the Infamous franchise is superhero games done right, rather than the generic.
What about Saints
Marvel-
Row?
No, I actually don't like Saints Row, to be honest. I've played
really?
I think only one I played is 4, and I think Get Out of Hell. And I
Yeah.
never really cared for them. It's too cartoony for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I just believe Infamous 2 is up there as far as like when I was still on my PS3 back in my day. That's all I played. That and like my wrestling games too, which I also like to play, but I put the most hours into Infamous 2 just trying to get either the good Omen or Bad Omen, or as they call it, super hero or Infamous. Because I remember when the game was first announced, remember how in GameStops and like any like Walmarts or Targets, they have like the video game kiosk and you can play like the demo games?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Infamous 2 was one of them, and they maxed out his evil stat because they kept killing people off the streets.
Nice.
So he was just
Imagine.
completely evil.
the right way to play.
Exactly.
If I can't cap a innocent bystander, then what kind of game is it?
True. That's also why I love Infamous 2. That's why I platinumed Infamous Second Son. Even though it's not a hard game to platinum, I just enjoy the franchise as a whole.
I don't think I've ever platinumed a game.
That's cringe.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not really hardcore gaming.
Well, like you're never on your PlayStation anyways.
Yeah.
Anymore, at least.
Yeah, I don't really play games as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but with that being said, so between the three of us, we have Last of Us,
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts / TF2, and then Infamous 2.
Yep.
Those are, in our opinion, greatest video games of all time. But now, I wanted to throw into the discussion of what makes a video game great. Is it the graphics? Is it the game mechanics? Is it the storytelling? Like, what is your opinion? Like, the defining factor into what makes a good game a game? You know what I mean?
Graphics hands. No, I'm kidding.
I'm about
No,
to say.
No, it's not graphics. at least for me, gameplay is fun and all. But I'm also a huge I'm into like film, and funny enough that film or that kind of industry is kind of something that I wanted to do as like kind of like dream job-ish. So I love story. So for me, I think if the story is there, that constitutes a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But I know this doesn't really apply to every game because you don't really play fucking I don't know, Among Us, for example, for the story.
I don't know about that, Chief. The story's pretty invigorating.
It has a plot, so.
It does have a plot.
Yeah, but you don't really play for that. You play for the gameplay.
Red is sus, ayo.
Yeah.
Still saw invented?
Vented? Question mark?
Actually, the more I think about it, the more I see this question as very subjective. It has to be like what the game's.
It's more like your take.
Yeah.
It's your take on what do you think a good video game is, or what makes a game great.
Well, yeah, I guess it is subjective to the what is it? The eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beauty is subjective to the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, but I mean, I like a bunch of genres. I don't just like story games or whatever. I think pure multiplayer games like Stick Fight. That's a really fun game.
I think
there ain't no story in that.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna put a pause on that real quick.
Okay.
I think what it comes down to is I've noticed this with myself recently. Is I remember back in our younger times, back in middle school, back in my day. No, when you heard the newest Call of Duty is getting announced, or the newest video game in your franchise that you got. What was your initial thought? Because for me, it's I think Black Ops 2. Oh my god, new Black Ops. Because at the time, it was something new, refreshing. It wasn't washed out, wrung out to dry as much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think just like we said with the movies, it's been overdone too many times to the point where we know it's going to be bad, but we're still gonna buy it and play it and still comment on how it's bad it is. It's just hard to get excited for video games these days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think another thing that attributes to that is oversaturation.
True.
Back then, I mean, even in the PS3 days or whatever, when you played Infamous and all that stuff, back in that time, there wasn't. I mean, a lot of games were being developed at the time because there we had. Actually, a lot of the really good games I like playing is from Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog is the unsung hero of video game making.
They are they made Uncharted. They made The Last of Us and all that.
Watch Dogs.
Naughty Dog didn't make Watch Dogs.
Yes, they made Watch Dogs.
They made Watch Dogs?
Yes, they made Watch Dogs.
Oh, then they gone downhill.
No, okay. Well, the first Watch Dogs was actually good. After that, it just fell.
How did I not know Watch Dogs was made by Naughty Dog? Hold up. Oh, God, hold on. I need to look at... No?
Yeah.
On their website, I only see Last of Us, Uncharted, and Jak and Daxter.
What am I thinking of then?
Are you sure? Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way fucking Watch Dogs...
Am I just dumb?
Company, I don't know.
Oh, it's Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, yeah.
Watch Gods, damn, I fucking spelled wrong.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say there's no, yeah, fucking Watch Dogs, if Naughty Dog made it, then they have gone downhill.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know why.
Okay. Well, oh god, I kind of lost my train of thought.
The Bandicoot of Crash.
Uh-huh.
Crash Bandicoot. They made Crash.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
well,
continue.
well, I'm trying to remember what I was saying. Naughty Dog. I mean, they made really good games. Those are the kind of games I love. They're story driven. Their graphics are really fucking good
for that time.
Oh well, yeah, for the time. I mean, just even playing The Last of Us Part 2, like the graphics in that and like the physics and stuff that they made, like for that engine and stuff, is like so good. But yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought. So I don't know where I was going with that. Kind of went on a little tangent, or not tangent, but like sidetracked.
Yeah, but
Off the rails.
For the lulz.
No, but for me, when it comes to a video game, graphics really don't play a good part. It's more of a little bit of storytelling mixed in with good gameplay. I'm a very, very big proponent of good gameplay. Like, for example, when an old game, sort of, I like to play is Vindictus. It's a hack and slash kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
The graphics aren't amazing since it's kind of an old game, but how the mechanics of the game and the movement inside of it is so fluid and very fun to play that I can't stop playing it. It's very, very fun. Well, at least to me. And me going through my Steam games, it's kind of the same thing. It's like if you have like good mechanics in your game that I personally enjoy, like fluid mechanics, some form of like skill thing, like the better you perform, the more rewards come out of it because you're mastering the game.
Yeah.
It's like it's very satisfying to me, at least. Like,
okay, yeah, for sure.
Like another one is called Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. It's kind of like it's like an MMO kind of thing. It's like kind of hard to explain. I suck at explaining things, but it's kind of like open world. You fight big monsters, kind of like Monster Hunter ish. And there's like a skill mechanic specifically to this one class. It has a parry. So if like you're fighting monsters up close, and if you get that parry off, you're invincible and you can do more damage. So mastering that's very satisfying to me. Also, the game looks pretty good. Story's absolute dog shit, but who cares? The gameplay is fun. It's kind of like that. That's why I enjoy video games. And for me, like if you have a mix of those two both, I'm sinking hundreds of hours into that game because game's fun.
Yeah.
Very agreeable. I can agree on like a bunch of those points.
Well, that's my opinion. Brandon, what would yours be?
I mean, I could just basically say the same thing you guys said because like I agree with all of it. But I think the one thing that like really captures me into a game is how memorable it is to me, and like what impact it made to the community. Because as an example, Call of Duty. One of my favorite Call of Duties of all time were Black Ops 2 and 3 for the sole purpose of the zombies game modes. Because those two Call of Duty zombies games had the most innovative and the most memorable maps of all time. Just like how I was explaining to how Infamous was, it made an impact so grand, like how it captured me in with its storytelling. I didn't care about the graphics as much. It was just like I said, it was a different take on how it presented like superheroes or like just people with powers rather than just the whole cookie cutter, join the Avengers type thing. I think that's another thing too, like how I like playing Overwatch and you see the community and like them like releasing stuff like all cosmetically. It's just something that really just grabs my attention. And I'm very easily grabbed at the smallest thing because I have my ADHD, you know? So like every little thing just pops out to me. I think that's what makes a good game, is that if it can grab my attention for a long period of time, you got me set. And
that's
if you have it,
yeah.
And sometimes like I think on my last account, on my PlayStation account, I had like 14 platinum trophies because like some of them actually like enjoyed trophy hunting for. I think the greatest platinum I had was Astro's Playroom. It's a PS5 exclusive, but you're running around as one of the Astrobots, like going across time, showing like old PlayStation exclusive games on there, and like basically like exploring like how the PS5 works. it was just a trip down memory lane in my opinion. So that was like a real attention grabber. I'm like, yep, I gotta complete this game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like I said, just all in all, the impact it makes in us, and like how much attention like we're willing to put into it. Like in your case, like you enjoy TF2, especially with all like in-game cosmetics that like can cost like upwards of like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily that, but that's a
yeah,
bonus.
but like I was say it probably is not for you, but like for most people, it's something like CS:GO. They're gonna pay hundreds of dollars for knives that like probably don't do anything more than just stab people and get kills in video games.
Yeah.
But
I want the cool shit.
the cool shit.
Yeah.
I got my Australian items. I'm happy with them.
But yeah, that's my take on what makes a good game. Like sometimes like the story doesn't even need to be good. It's just like how it grabs you into it.
Yeah,
Everything else it's just a bonus if everything else is.
As you were saying that, another thing that I was thinking what constitutes as a good game is also like the modding community.
Is it to you a good game to you or a good game in general?
No, not to me, because I know a lot of people don't really care too much about mods, but
yeah, I'm about to say, because like I can flat out say that that's not true, because I don't personally care about mods. It's you who care about mods.
It depends on the game.
I know a lot of people don't. I mean, basically any kind of Bethesda game. We have Minecraft in there.
Man's just stating out here what makes a good game. No. It's what you think makes a good game.
Isn't that the whole point?
Yeah, but he keeps saying like what makes a good game. No.
Well, I wanted to just, see
what you think
objectively what's a good game. Well, I guess you can say about sales.
This is objectively what makes a good game. Nothing else matters. No. So yeah, mods. What about it?
They're cool.
They're cool. Mods are awesome.
Yeah, I love mods. I mean, to me, like the modding community, how big the whole thing is, being able to turn the game into something that's not what the game originally was is a cool idea. Just digging around with that.
For sure.
Okay.
I don't know, just customizability.
How about we switch to hot takes real quick? And
your games are trash.
No. I'm gonna transition it right from the mods. What do you think about mods? Because like some people think that it destroys the original creator's vision of the game.
Man,
like,
cry me a river.
Cry me a river. That's what you think about it.
Yeah, they can just go suck a fat one. Like, come on, dude. Ah, fuck.
It's a great so angry. You flipped the chair over. Goddamn.
Yeah, dude, that's such a hot take that my. God damn it! I gotta fix my mic whole thing. Okay. Good.
You want to take a pause right now?
My mic was no. It's good now.
That?
No, okay. It's good. It's good. We're good.
All right, and we're back.
We're back. Oh, what was the question again?
Mods.
Oh yeah, they can suck a fat one, dude. Like,
falls again.
The creators who gives a shit what they think. Fuck them.
Okay,
I want big anime titties in my video game.
Okay, so first of all, if someone like definitely the creator of the game probably already wants people to mod the game. Of course,
if they allow mods.
I mean, any game technically allows mods.
You just gotta try hard enough.
Just gotta try hard.
Oh, no, you do. Honestly, that's it.
This perfectly segues into something. Huh? I just gotta bring this up now before I lose my train of thought. So you remember how the Spider-Man is now on PC, right?
Yeah.
And you see like all the videos of like people as Kingpin as Spider-Man, Stan Lee, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a person on this like modding website. They posted a mod.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, get ready for this. They posted.
Okay.
All right, so full disclosure, we do not condone anything that this person does. We don't have his name. We're just not gonna mention it.
Well,
yeah.
But like, we're not. So they made a mod getting rid of everything and anything related to LGBTQ in the Spider-Man game. So removing all pride flags, anything related to it at all.
Okay. Here's a really hot take. I think what they did to him was wrong. Not because I have those same thoughts, but my way of thinking is that it's a fucking single player game. Like, how does it affect you? Like,
My
bruh,
representation.
man, fuck off.
Also-
if someone does, like, if someone doesn't want something in the game,
Just
like,
don't download it.
huh?
Just don't download it.
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you said like if you don't.
Oh, if you don't want the mod, yeah, you don't even have, dude, you know how many fucking like sexual mods? Okay, well, no,
Well,
we said we're not
okay,
gonna say
hold on.
the name of the mod thing. But like there's like a shit ton of like those weird ass mods on the same website that they're allowed.
Also,
but
another
I don't
thing.
go
hold on.
download that and I don't complain about it. Like, why should anyone care about what someone's mod does?
Another thing for the Spider-Man thing, I'm pretty sure it wasn't necessarily a mod. It was the Middle Eastern version of Spider-Man. So it was kind of like, it was like a region thing. So of course they're not gonna show that. I guess.
I guess they're not gonna sell it in the Middle East, apparently.
No, I mean
Yeah.
they did. That's why that version's in there. Inside the game files.
Yep.
Oh, so
He didn't
Okay.
he didn't actively remove it. It was already in the files. He just opened it up.
okay. Well, I'll to add on that, the creator of that mod, he does have a history of removing this kind of stuff from other video games. But my point still stands. I don't think anyone should care what anyone's mod list or their mod list is. Because it's modding, you basically get mods to create an experience that you want. So why does it care, especially in a single player game, what the fuck the person does?
Yeah.
Because people are cringe.
Dude, they really are.
People want to be angry, and that's what Twitter is made for.
Angsty
To be
teens.
angry
It's
and be an echo chamber.
4chaners, am I right?
Am I right, guys? Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I mean, the only kind of mods that I usually do is, well, right off the top of my head, especially like with Skyrim or like The Witcher, is of course better textures, because a lot of these games don't come with like 4K, 8K textures or whatever.
Okay, graphical
A
overlord.
lot. I do like graphics. But other stuff is like making the environment higher poly, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I really like a lot of graphical stuff. But with Skyrim, I like more of the gameplay kind of stuff as well.
Mhm.
Like I like a more realistic approach. I add the realistic needs and diseases, that kind of things. But like, no one should care what I put in my mod list because I don't care about yours. That's the moral of the story, at least for me.
So that's from creators to do what you want.
Yeah. And in the people who make the games, or at least with more with like indie people, if they create a game, they want people to mod it because it keeps your game alive. Like, look at Skyrim. It's 11 years old now. It came out 2011, so it's 2022 now. It's still like really big, and it's mostly because it's like one of the most popular games to mod. Same with Minecraft. The biggest games because you can mod it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play vanilla Minecraft anymore. I played that game too much. I need mods to play it. Same with
Vanilla
Skyrim.
Minecraft is only good for like 2 weeks with friends, and then it gets boring.
Well, if we have the mods, then it would be even better because it's less stale. Because that's what mods do.
Yeah, but I think for some
Taylor's
people,
more experience. You can add more stuff.
Yeah. But like more recently, Minecraft's just one of those like quick phases, and you're like, "Yep, you're done." That's all it really is. To be
I
honest,
can see that.
because I've gone through that phase plenty of my times.
Yeah. Oh, GTA 5 is another one where the modding community is huge.
Just like GTA 5 RP.
Yeah. Is that
That's-
with
I mean,
mods?
GTA 5 RP is mod, all mods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it makes it more interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I got
Mods
nothing wrong
keep
with
things
mods,
alive.
but
Yeah.
it's just like
Ugh.
the world's gone soft. in my
I guess.
opinion.
I wouldn't even think it's gone soft. I think it's gone too lenient.
True.
How so?
Or no. Sorry, not too lenient. Not lenient enough.
There, yeah.
Like they get
They need to be
outraged
more
for like the
open.
smallest. Yeah, for like the smallest things.
They're small.
Schmall.
The smallest things. Okay, what other take do you got?
Okay, here's another hot take. Well, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but at least on Reddit and other parts of the internet.
Reddit sus.
Yeah, very
Reddit
sus.
cringe,
Um,
Omegalol.
So, my favorite game of all time, The Last of Us, it's getting remastered.
Oh, this.
And they're selling it for like $70.
Yep.
Thoughts?
No. Bad.
Just no.
That's
it's only
cringe.
they're only doing it for a paycheck.
Yeah, that's literally just a cash grab. Why the fuck do you need to remaster a game 7 goddamn times?
No. It's not a remaster. It's a remake. They're literally making the game again.
Like, is it the same story or is it a new story?
Yeah, no. Yeah, the same story, but they're doing a new engine, new models, new sound effects, like new
That's
everything, new
garbage
animation.
It's a quality of life update, just $70.
No, that's
Yeah.
complete garbage. What the fuck would you ever pay for that?
I would
No,
pay
no,
for it.
no.
Well, not $70. I think $70 is too much.
Oh, yes. I mean, this is just like a Skyrim thing again, kind of. Like, oh, yes, please take my money for the same game and I'll pay for it 9 times. Which we literally
Yeah.
did.
But actually, no. The Skyrim one, at least on Steam, if you had Skyrim and all of its DLCs, you got the remastered or the special edition for free.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
but
didn't-
what I'm talking about
yeah.
is like how we bought Skyrim. I remember we bought Skyrim for the PlayStation, Xbox, PC, like twice.
Yeah, that's like me with The Witcher, but they didn't remaster it. I just bought the game like a few times.
Like, because I kind of get it. I could be a kind of a hypocrite by saying that because I bought Skyrim that many times. I guess it's because I don't like The Last of Us personally. That's why I'm like, this is retarded.
Yeah, you like shitting on it a lot.
Yeah, I do like shitting on The Last of Us. But, yeah, no, I think that's ridiculous. How many times has this game been remastered / remaked?
This is only the second time. Well, actually, no. This is
This
the
has been
first
like the
remake.
third time, dude. Or third
No,
or
no,
fourth.
this is-
second.
No, this is technically the first remake, but because there was the original Last of Us. It was out on PS3.
Yeah.
Then it got remastered for the PS4, but that's just
Okay,
a
that was
remastered. So it
Yeah.
was the same models and everything. They just gave it higher textures and have it rendered at like 4K or whatever. Or not 4K, sorry, no, PS4. Yeah, and then they had a PS4 Pro one, but it wasn't really a remaster. It was just like an update to the game.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only been one remaster, but this is an entire remake. Like they're literally building the game. Like,
It's just another re-release. That's all it is.
I don't know. It's definitely a lot more work than a remaster because it's new models and new everything.
See, okay,
But
another
it's the
another
same story and stuff. So
See,
it's not like
yeah,
we're
but that's my gripe with it. I just can't understand how you would pay. It's like you're paying for a movie, which I get you can rewatch movies, but like, can you really be entertained by that over and over again? Like,
yes.
yes, just straight up, yes. Like, I just can't fathom it because, like, you know how I feel about video games. It needs to be, for me, it needs to be engaging, like, mechanic wise. And from why I shit on Last of Us is because basically it's just a movie that you slightly interact with. And I'm like, how's that fun? For
If you look into it too, there's like
Really fun.
I know in like the first and second one, there's a lot of like hidden collectibles you can pick up and probably drive the story a little bit more.
I mean,
But
that's a
like-
collectible thing.
Yeah, but I think that just ties into like more storytelling.
Yeah, I mean, like it has to be an amazing ass story, but I'm no. And also, for people listening, the reason why I'm probably not going to play The Last of Us is because this fucker right here will not shut up about it, and it pisses me off.
When I say is my favorite game, it is my absolute favorite game without a doubt.
It pisses me off to no end how much he will not shut up about it. That's why I will shit on it at every moment I can. It could be a great game. If I play it, I could
It's a
eat my
masterpiece.
own words and say it's the best game on the earth. But until then, which I will never play it, I will keep shitting on it.
Well,
Also,
once when I
Joel
get a
dies. Lamau.
PS5,
Get fucked.
What?
Joel dies. Lamau, get fucked.
Yeah, well, I already knew that.
No,
Plus
I know,
ratio.
but for the other people.
Oh, for the people get fucked. You know, I'm gonna
Yeah,
bleep
get
that now.
See,
just
like,
gonna
and
say
that's
he said
another
a
thing.
slur.
Like, he said a slur, therefore he got canceled by the angry feminists that killed him.
I.e. Ivan.
No, what's her face? Who the fuck killed her? Him?
Abby.
Yeah,
Abby. I-
whatever.
I almost,
That's-
I almost said Rose.
That's the angry feminist.
I honestly don't really know many people. I'm still at the very beginning. But
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
I-
say.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say part two. Huh?
I gave
You
him
haven't played-
2, and he just chose not to finish it.
Imagine not
because-
finishing part 2 because you're afraid it's gonna ruin the game for you,
That is not the reason.
or
I
you just haven't
didn't.
found the time.
No. I do have the time.
bro.
It's just that I haven't played it because, for one, I've heard that it was getting a remake. And I'm deciding whether or not. Of course, I want to play it in the best quality possible.
Ivan, I'm literally telling you this right now. There's no point.
Well, okay, I'm gonna buy it regardless. Okay, it's just I want to play it in the best quality possible, but I don't know. I think I should get it on PC, but I also want a PS5. And I don't want to buy it twice.
Imagine having a PS5.
Cringe.
Wait, no. It's just part 1 getting released.
It's
on
just
PC,
part
right?
1.
Okay.
Part 2 has never been announced yet.
Okay.
Because it's a dog shit game and everyone got angry over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if part 2, I mean, we can play PS4 games on PS5 though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just get a PS5 and then get part 2 since it's not out for PC. But I guess
Wait,
for part 1,
So you're just holding off because you want better graphics?
yes.
Oh my god, bro, I can't stand you.
But I don't want to pay $70 for it though.
Then don't. Just play the game you already have.
No.
No, I don't want to. I'm going to wait for
No.
the better graphics, but I don't want to spend $70 because that's really dumb.
You can
Well,
tell
if
they're
it's-
brothers.
Okay, because it's coming out, the part 1's coming out for PC. Technically I could wait until it goes on sale or something, or get a key from like one of those cheap key thingies, and get it that way. But yeah, $70 is a bit much.
Yeah,
If it was something like 40, maybe. Not 70. I mean, they
Yeah,
charge
no.
20 for the remaster. But this
See,
is a
that's
lot more
reasonable.
work than a remaster.
Did you
That-
play the
that's
Left Behind DLC?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's also being included in this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured I asked for the people who don't know. Yeah, it has a mini story DLC.
Yeah, it does. And it goes through the story of Ellie and like, you know, her story before the whole thingy going with Joel and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. Yeah. That's I don't want to spoil. I mean, it's like a fucking decade old game.
Okay.
I guess if people haven't played it,
Like
then
Grand
Okay,
Theft Auto.
then let's go
Yeah.
to another part which involves The Last of Us because I want to shit on it more. Um,
this is just a Last of Us episode
No,
now.
Yeah,
It's just Axel's shitting on Last of Us.
It's Axel shitting on it and me defending it.
Yeah, and a white guy watched
Okay,
this.
so
You know, why should I watch it?
okay, so accessibility in video games. So like
What about it?
like I feel like
text
it's a great
speech?
thing. No, like button mapping, alt controllers being able to be used in video games, being able to for like the motorly impaired, so they can enjoy video games as well.
Mhm.
But The Last of Us, like the example for The Last of Us, there's literally a mode that you can select in the game where it literally turns off all the difficulty possible, and then just like it's whatchamacallit, it's game review mode or whatever, game journalist mode, where it's literally so dumb easy. It's like there's no challenge at all in video games. In that, at least. Like, have you seen it?
I don't think so.
It's like there's like a stealth section. There was an example. Like there's a stealth section where they added this ability or they added the feature where literally if you were prone on the ground, like the zombies could not detect you at all, no matter what, even if you were like literally right in front of them. And it just like trivialized the whole experience.
Is this for part 2?
I think it was for part 2 and 1. Pretty sure 1 and 2 has it.
Okay. I mean, okay. Well, you can't go prone in 1.
Okay, so then it must be 2.
Yeah.
Well, what about the stealth sections in 1?
Yeah, but you don't go prone.
You just crouch.
Yeah, it's just crouching and hiding
then it
behind
must
objects.
be 2. Then it must be in 2 then.
Okay.
So it trivialized the entire experience. Like, what's the point of having a high stake stealth section if you're just gonna turn it off?
Well, I mean, it kind of goes back to. I mean, not really, but I was gonna say it kind of goes back to modding, where it goes. You want to make it to an experience that you enjoy. So if someone likes it, I mean, it's nice that they have the option. It's the same thing with Halo.
Wouldn't it take?
But they're in the opposite
direction.
direction, huh?
Wouldn't that take away from it then?
No. Okay, listen. This is how I think of it. Some people are just better at video games than other people. So some people need the handicap. Like, come on, like if I threw like my 8-year-old cousin out there like playing the game, unlike playing that game, they'll probably die a lot because it's actually a pretty challenging game to go through depending on like what you do. So I think they just need something just to help them get them over the line without really helping them, you know? And if they keep playing it and keep enjoying it, they can just turn it off and just try to get better at the game. I think that's all it really is, rather than actually just hinder the experience. It's just you may be bad at games.
This is leading to another thing that games shouldn't be made for everyone.
How so?
Ooh, I think that's a good hot take right there.
Games shouldn't be like a prime example of this is the Dark Souls series.
Elden Ring.
Everyone brings this up because they're notorious for their difficulty because it requires some function of motor skills. You need to have a brain to actually play this, like have a working brain. Or
I do not have that.
I wouldn't say that. That's mean to put it. I shouldn't have said that. It's more of you need to at least have some reaction time.
You need to have a good game sense.
Yeah, something like that to effectively play the game because there's no easy mode. Yeah, it's just a flatline difficulty. There's like that's another thing in video games is like for the Dark Souls, it's not really that it has like a hard baseline, but once you've passed that, it's kind of simple because you can use tools inside the game to make it an easier experience. But that's if you know how to do it and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that comes with learning.
Yeah, I mean, y'all played the Impossible game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no easy mode for that.
It's literally in the title. Or the Impossible Quiz.
Well,
like, if you don't know what
game?
I feel like this is a trial and error game, isn't that?
It really is, but like it's new. It's like I think it's like not a Newgrounds game, but it was like one of those Flash games. It was one of those games like you threw common sense out the window because most people would probably put common sense into it.
Yeah. To answer Axel's question about that, or that hot take thing, I think there should be a very good effort to make it accessible to as many players as you can, like reasonably. But something like with the Dark Souls series is, you know, like Elden Ring and all that stuff. That's kind of a bit of a stretch because it is in the gameplay and it is how they designed it that the player is supposed to die a lot and they're supposed to like learn and get better that way and stuff.
The point of Dark Souls is that dying is part of the mechanic.
Yeah,
it's part of the game. You're supposed to die.
I do think there can be easier options in the sense because like it's meant in the game, but it's not like the Impossible game where it's only one difficulty and there's no way to turn it down. You can turn it down in Dark Souls.
Well, Dark Souls is more of like you can do different builds that just do more damage.
Yeah.
That you can have more HP so you can take more hits.
I do think there should be some kind of like an option thing to make it slightly easier.
I feel like
but
if they were to remove it, the entire.
I'm not saying to make it so easy that like you can like a brain dead person can fucking go through the entire game.
Like going back to Last of Us, like that's why I like the Last of Us examples. I would say, in my opinion, is like the worst way to do it.
I say no. I say The Last of Us is different because it's more story driven.
Yeah, then, but like
the gameplay is not about the difficulty.
But to put that example into Dark Souls is like no.
Yeah. See, for Dark Souls, it's more of the game. It's more of the mechanics than the gameplay. It was designed to be that hard. Versus The Last of Us, it's basically like that you said before. It's just a interactable movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I like it. If they want to make it dead easy like that, then if someone wants to play it, go for it. I mean, it's a single player game. Why do you care about it?
For me, the accessibility is more of like being able to remap buttons easier for people that can't handle a controller normally.
Mm-hmm.
So like having, like I said, those special controllers and whatnot, having them being able to play games. That's what I want. I want more people to be able to play different types of games rather than games changing for different people. I want more people to be able to play games, not games being able to be played by more people.
True.
Wait, sorry, say that again? You're kind of confusing me a little bit.
So games should be able to be played by more people rather than games being made for more people.
Oh, okay.
Like the game itself shouldn't change, but being able to allow people to play it, more people being able to play it.
I think there should be a good balance of both.
Oh, there you go. Those are our opinions. There you go.
That's
hour-long conversation down to just like
conversation, just running
one
back
sentence.
and forth.
all I can say is that's why Leapfrog is still the best video game company of all time.
There you go.
Crossy
Leapfrog.
Roads.
Crossy Roads, Leapfrog, best game genres ever. Anyone else who thinks otherwise is wrong.
Incringe.
Says Lamau.
They can talk to my lawyers.
You can talk to my lawyers, Lamau.
But yeah, I just think nowadays is that I think I already explained it earlier. Is that everything's just being wrung out to dry at this point? Like you hung the meat like for so long, like you aged the wine for so long. I think at a certain point it just gets sour. Like Call of Duty is the biggest culprit of it.
Yeah, definitely. God, I hate
they went sour long
it.
ago, mate.
Mm-hmm.
They went sour long ago.
When did you think they went haywire? I think it was when Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was like the last good one.
Yep.
Last good one for me was Black Ops 3, just for the zombies.
Black Ops 3 I can agree with to an extent, but
only because of zombies. That's the only thing I
Zombies.
can. Yeah, the zombies were the only thing driving for it. And then they tried to remake it like non-Treyarch games. Some of them did good, others did horrible. I think the last decently good one was Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. They actually had a really interesting zombies mechanic that I still played like to this day.
That was the last good zombies game. But the funny thing,
see, that's not the game. That's not the actual game. That's the zombies mode.
I only play for campaign and zombies. I don't play for multiplayer because multiplayer is still skill based, which I don't have.
That's funny because I literally play only for the multiplayer.
The duality of man.
The duality of man. But see, I love zombies as well. The story is like a side bonus, but the main draw for me is multiplayer. Like most people.
You see, my favorite part about zombies was the story.
No, you're not wrong about that. I love the story of zombies. That shit
another duality of man.
Crazy.
Dude, like, I think zombies had like the greatest like, cause you know how some campaigns like to tie into one another.
Mm-hmm.
Zombies from World at War all the way to like now have tied in so much, have so many subliminal messages to tie everything together in some way, shape, or form. Is that I'll never understand why they don't have their own like standalone game, which is every map on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like just or even just like a mini campaign of like explaining like, okay, like it started with this and that's why we got to this.
I mean, it might be a licensing issue.
Well, most of it's Treyarch, so like I don't see why they can't do it.
Well, yeah, but no, I'm saying like a licensing issue. Like probably they have like a deal with Activision. If about
minute.
like what?
Wait, no, continue. Sorry, I was gonna say something about Call of Duty and whatnot.
Oh,
Oh yeah, so before anything else, we gotta bring out our shit on Activision Blizzard for the segment.
oh yeah, shit on Activision Blizzard. Activision, they made Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Shit on them for that.
they actually, the Activision makes a pretty good Call of Duty. Not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, but I honestly think anything after Black Ops 2 is dog shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of even thought Black Ops 2 was pretty bad too.
Black Ops 2 was bad. That was the
Fuck
start
it,
of
anything
the
after Black
degradation.
Ops is bad.
Anything after Black Ops is bad.
Black Ops was the only good Call of Duty.
Game modes.
Well, that
and
and Call of Duty 2, the big red one on the GameCube. That shit was lit.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Anything after Call of Duty 2 was bad.
Anything after Call of Duty, the original one, is garbage.
Anything after the year
Black-
1999 was bad.
Horrendous.
Yeah, you're right.
So, wait, quick. The side modes in Call of Duty. What was it called? There were zombies and then
Spec
two other
Ops.
game modes. Not
Special
not
Ops.
Spec. It wasn't Special Ops. It was the other one.
Dead Ops Arcade.
No, the wave mission things where you fight against other people. The bots. I mean,
Spec Ops.
is it called Spec Ops?
In Modern Warfare 3, it's Spec Ops because you play on different Modern Warfare 3 maps.
Oh,
Have waves of
I
guys.
actually really like that
Yeah,
game
I was
mode.
going to say that. And then in Ghost, there was Invasion. I think it was called.
Extinction. Where you fought up
Extinction.
against aliens.
Oh my god! See, those games, I fucking loved those. That shit was fun.
Yeah, give me more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give me a Call of Duty. Just give me that.
Just give me that. I mean, there's
Yeah.
plenty of games that are like that.
But like I think Spec Ops and like Modern Warfare 2 was different because like you had like multiplayer campaign missions where you try to get this 3 stars and to max it out.
I didn't care about that part.
Yeah, so like
All
Modern
I cared
Warfare.
about was the wave one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops and then Extinction.
I'm actually downloading MW3 right now just so I can play that.
Oh my god.
I have my PS3 with me. I have Modern Warfare 3 in the drawer. I can just pull it out and just play that.
I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah.
I'm downloading it here. All right. Actually, I probably should save that for after we're done. Pause that.
Bruh.
Play that. I have an itch to play that right now.
I think. I will say this one thing is that there was one game like on the N64 Crash Bandicoot. It's a pretty good games, but then like they were supposed to have like the Bandicoot 3, but like they had an Xbox version called Nuts and Bolts where it had nothing to do with Crash Bandicoot. It was just build car simulator.
Nice.
So like there are sometimes like remaking a game or making like a sequel is always a cash grab at this point. Because once you get like your first two like they go skyrocket, it's just all right. Let's make another one for the money.
I guess.
I just realized
Uh-oh.
it says The Last of Us remake. It's coming out September 2nd on PS5. That's actually really close. That's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. As of
Yeah.
I
this
did not
recording.
realize it was that. I didn't realize it was that close.
Literally. That's
Sorry, I
funny.
just want to say that I was just looking at the article and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Hey, yo.
So that was cool.
All right, I think we're going to call it there. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this episode of the Loaded Potato Podcast. And thank you, everyone, for watching on our YouTube channel at the Loaded Potato Podcast YouTube channel. You can check out all of our social medias in the description. And we'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
The Last of Us is a good game.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Cringe.